Good day, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. My name's Sheetalk24, and let's get into this one then. So we are here on the bikes in Burnout Paradise because I probably said ages ago that I was gonna do bikes and then bikes completion, but it's quite late today, so we're just gonna do bikes. So hope you like bikes because we're doing more in Burnout Paradise. This is the DLC players. Of course, I have completely played through this game. We've got the gold camo. We got all the cars and stuff pretty much. As you can see there, gold camo. So we've done most of the main game. Well, there's, like I said, there's still completion parts to it, but the story is done. We've got the gold camo. We've done the DLC. We've completed that apart from the free burn challenges, which I will do at some point, but because of how late it is in in my time zone, I don't think that there will be that many people online, but who knows? Instead, though, we're just gonna do a bit of a casual episode today. We're going to be playing some bikes, and we're going to be doing and playing as the female rider for the Firehawk V4, by Nakamura. So we've done the female rider for the FV1100 last time out. We've done the male rider for the Firehawk V4, so we're going to play as the female rider this time. And yeah, they come with a bunny bike, basically with pink accents, which you can't actually change. You can only change sort of the main accents, so that's why we're going to go with this sort of purpley colour. I think it matches quite nicely with the pink. But anyway, let's get going with these events. In case you don't know what the events are like in this game, basically they are all, or at least for the bikes, they are all non-crashing ones, unfortunately. But at the same time, if you're on a bike, you can't really crash into people because this is what happens. Yeah, your character despawns because this game's only a 7 and your bike just falls to the floor. So instead, we need to find some events to do. Now, I think I have actually done quite a few of the um of the like the day events. I think it's mainly the night events we've got left, and yet there's quite a lot of, well, it's the daytime, so um yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so we've done 10 of the 19 burning rides and only 4 of the 19 midnight rides. So I guess that I will just wait around until it's nighttime, since there's no real way to speed up time. So yeah, what was that? What is that supposed to be them adjusting the mirror or something? Because that was way far away from the mirror. Don't know if she was like cosplaying as a cat there on a bunny bike, but anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until the night really, because if we do too many of the day events, then there won't be any night events left. So yeah, we've got to wait until I think 6 o'clock in game time or 7 o'clock, something like that. There'll be a little owl that hoots and the bell ringing to tell you that it's night time. So we'll have to wait for that. So yeah, I won't bother showing you this. We'll speed things along here, and yeah, it will look a whole lot darker in just a few seconds. Hey, I did a award thing for doing that really long wheelie. I don't know what that was, but there you go. So I did a little challenge while I was waiting, but now we will actually fade to black unless something else cool happens. Alright fellas, we're finally nearly there. I've just been driving around aimlessly waiting for 8 o'clock for when it turns to night and we can finally play these missions. It's been a little while, but we're finally here. Here we go. In a few seconds' time, the owl will ring out, the bell will ring out, and we'll be able to get the show on the road finally. There you go. Owl to signify this night time. Right, let's go. Here we go, come on.
You are here.
Let's see, all we gotta do. North to Observatory in 3 minutes. This should be a piece of cake if we turn around. We're not going this way. Because that will take much longer than just going upwards, up this sort of slalom to the top. I feel like going all the way around is not the play. Instead we're going to go up and around this way. So here we go on the bike. I can't really excuse bad driving after not driving for 4 months because I've been driving around for like the last 20 minutes waiting for it to be night, but we'll see. It looks like actually during events time goes by way quicker, so I probably should have done an event in the meantime to speed up time. But anyway, there you go. I sat and waited and watched a YouTube video while also driving around, so there you go. But anyway, while we fly on through here, I kind of went the wrong way, but it's fine. We can go up through this shortcut and it should get us more towards our destination. There we go. Yeah, anyway, while we're flying through Paradise City, hopefully you guys have had a good time. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I posted a video on Burnout Paradise, and yeah, deciding to, if you didn't see the SnowRunner video around Christmas time, then I've decided to quit doing the SnowRunner playthrough. Instead, I just want to finish off this playthrough, and then I'm probably not really going to do any playthroughs for a while, since I don't really feel like this content is the best to be posting. I don't think it's all that meaningful to loads and loads of people. But I still wanted to finish off this game because it's one of my favourite racing games. So yeah, that's why we're still going to finish off this series, despite the fact that I've not bothered to continue the SnowRunner one. Especially since SnowRunner is so long, whereas this, oh god, we're kind of towards the end of the game. There's not that many events left in the bikes, and for 100% completion, I mean, there's a little bit to go, but not nearly as bad as SnowRunner, where there's quite a lot, and I'd rather just play the game at my own pace. But anyway, speaking of pace, we've paced our way across the line and got to the victory there. 2 minutes 30 rather than the 3 minutes that was needed. So up to 39% completion on the bike license. Doing pretty well there. It's already 1:50 in the evening. So I guess we'll try and do as many of these night events as we can. And yeah. Because otherwise we won't be able to do it in time. Why this isn't gonna take 3 minutes, this is gonna take like 2, if that. I don't know why they give you so much time on these bike events, but anyway, we continue on, and yeah, continue playing on one of my favourite childhood games, Burnout Paradise. Oh my god, grinding against the wall there. Yeah, we wait for other news on other racing games. I got my eye on a few actually. Ouch. There's Screamer, which is coming out in March, I think, of this year. So that looks kind of fun. It's a bit different compared to racing games that I played, at least recently. Maybe when I was a child, I might have played a similar sort of racing game, but in fact, really, it's got quite unique mechanics, it sounds like, by the turbo and like the rhythm sort of stuff that it's got in the game. It looks quite interesting, so it could be a little bit of a challenge perhaps, but maybe I'll do a video on it on the channel, see how it does, and see um, you know, what I can do with the game. Maybe there's some sort of challenges that I could do in it, which could be fun to play. So that's a racing game that I've got my eye on, and of course, another massive racing game that pretty much everyone's got their eye on is Forza Horizon 6 coming out in Japan, or set in Japan, and it looks really quite good with its environment and stuff. I'm just really hoping that they kind of mix the gameplay up a bit, because I've only played Horizon 4, obviously set in the UK, Horizon 5 set in Mexico, and I was already bored of the formula of Horizon in Horizon 5. So um, yeah, if you're someone that's been playing all of the Horizon games, I hats off to you. I don't know how you do it really, because the formula doesn't really change at all, and not even really the vibe that much. I mean, it kind of does, but also not really. I feel like the vibes are quite forgettable. It's more just about how cool is the map based on where you are. So there you go. Anyway, we need to quickly find an event. Okay, there is one up there to do. And then I guess we'll have to do a daytime event to finish off today's video. Here we go. Midnight Ride. Just about got there before 8 o'clock when it changes over. 1 minute 51 to the southwest naval yard. So this should again be quite an easy one, since it won't take 2 minutes to get to there, I don't believe. I think we can do that quite comfortably in the time limit. So yeah, we're just gonna hop on over these jumps and drive on over to there. And yeah, so again, Horizon 6 looks really quite good. Glad that they're updating some of the models. I mean, the fact that they're using ones from like 10, 15 years ago is pretty wild. Hopefully there's some good customization added to the game. Hopefully the vibes look quite good based on the environment and stuff. Hopefully the characters aren't like too annoying. Hopefully there's a good amount of progression as well, since that's again tied into the problems with Horizon, is that they have, they've said that there's more progression in the game, but how quickly does it take for me to get to Rookie to the Horizon Legend, or whatever the top rank is? That's going to be a question, I think, because if you can do it quite quickly, then it's no different than you just getting a wheel spin as soon as you come in and getting like a flipping Koenigsegg Jesko, and you're like, okay, well, that's game over. I've already done it. So yeah, I am hoping that they have upped the progression a bit, so that you don't just feel like you've finished the game in 5 seconds. But I suppose the appeal of Horizon is more like collecting a collection of cars, and the fact that your car is more like your daily car. If you're someone with like a normal budget, it's more likely to appear in Forza than it is to appear in I was going to say Gran Turismo, but Gran Turismo is actually pretty solid, that sort of thing. But you probably won't find your own car in Crew Motorfest, or I don't know, Need for Speed even. Doesn't have that many of sort of grounded cars. It has a few, but a fair few of them have become sort of legends now, like 90s cars that used to be quite abundant that are now sort of legends to us. So if you wanted to buy one in real life, then you would have to fork out a lot of money compared to how much it would have cost to make the car in the 90s. But anyway, yeah, so those are the 2 racing games on my list, and if this event goes as quickly as it is, I probably will just play another event, so this episode is a bit longer than it is currently, because yeah, it feels like we've barely done anything in this episode despite making a good amount of progress. So yeah, it's because all of these events are really short compared to the main game. So there you go, there's another one done. and I've just been yapping about nothing. So, yeah, we'll find one more event and then we'll call it there for the episode. Making good progress, so 47% complete, so nearly halfway through the game, which is quite good. Um, but yeah, let's find another event in the sunshine to do to finish off today. And yeah, I'll see you once I've found one, since it might take a little while. Okay, that was kind of cool. To be fair, the bike is quite fun to drive because of, the little jumps you can do and stuff, which are a bit cool. I mean, obviously you can't do barrel rolls, but um, the bike does have its different handling stats, and it is pretty cool as well. 24 hours in
You are
paradise on a
here.
bike.
Race south to
There you
Lone
go. I've
Stallion
I've
Ranch.
done that objective, I guess. Um, or got that trophy anyway. But yeah, here we go for the final event in this episode. We've got to go to Lone Stallion Ranch or Ranch, depending on how you say it. Barn, as I started calling it. And yeah, we just got to drive on over. It should be, again, quite an easy one, I imagine, unless I, like, crash out. Okay, that was kind of weird. Um, not quite a crash out. I think the game was trying to compute, do we want to crash him out, do we not? And eventually they chose not to. Thank you, game. Anyway, we're gonna fly around the dam, and I think I want to drop down since it's kind of a shortcut. Or it's like a mini shortcut at least anyway. Oh, that's the wall. Yep. Yeah, it's a mini shortcut to jump down here and then get across, since you kind of cut off the S's section. And then we can fly on underneath the railroad bridge and round here. There we go. And there is the end sign to complete the event and get another win. So I think there's only like 7 daytime events left. Ooh, whoa, hang on, we got a new bike. We have a new bike, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a look at it this episode. I don't know if we'll actually use it. We'll save it for the next episode, or I guess the episode after, depending on when I record the next one. If I feel like doing some more completion stuff, we'll do that. But if not, then we will continue with the bikes, since they are still a fun completion thing to do. But yeah, let's go have a look at this new bike. I guess we got that for doing halfway through the bike license. Oh, so yeah, that's quite good to achieve. And yeah, here we go. New wrecks here, though not really wrecked because you can't fix it. But anyway, here it is, the FV 11000 Ti, looking more on the futuristic side than it is the old side, like uh, the other bike. Which one was it? The FV 11000. This Ti one is apparently only slightly different in name, but completely different in looks. So yeah, there you go. With the man on it, I'm guessing there's also a female option as well. Well, maybe not. Only a male version? Or do I actually have to repair it still? Despite the fact you can't actually repair it. Let me go quickly check and then we'll see. But quite rare to have no customization options, so... Okay, we went through a thing there. Now let's go back and check to see if we can change its colour and the rider on it, or if it's stuck as the yellow option. Let's see. Nope, it's just got no customization. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. We'll have to use this yellow machine in the next episode. But if you did enjoy this episode, then be sure to go ahead and hit the like button. Comment and if you enjoyed below, subscribe if you enjoy my content. Give him some constructive criticism as well down below. And until the next video, guys. So this has been Chief Dog 24, and yeah, hopefully we'll be uploading a little bit more often, but I won't promise anything. Yeah, anyway, till then, this has been Chief Dog 24, and I'll see you guys in the next one.